Hi, Higher Self Magic here. Today is the first of my videos for my new channel, Higher Self Magic, and I'm going to deal with the mutables. The mutable signs, they are very closely linked. We've got Virgo, Sagittarius, Gemini and Pisces, and they are very harmonious together. So if anyone meets another mutable, the likelihood of them falling in love and it being true love is very, very, very significant. We've had a really tough Taurus season. April itself has been an awful month for most people, even though it had no retrogrades and people had such high hopes for it. On the 12th of April, we had a conjunction between Neptune and Jupiter, and it was in Pisces. Whoops, let's have a look at that card. It was in Pisces, and that won't happen again in our whole lifetime. The last time that conjunction happened, it was in the 1920s, and we got the 1920s creative furore going on, and actually there's going to be something very creative happening after this one. April has been a time for establishing our creativity. We're now in May and it's Taurus season, and Taurus season is in full swing. We've had two eclipses. One has already occurred on the 30th of April. The second one is coming up on the 15th and 16th of May. The first was a solar eclipse called the Black Moon, and that brought enormous changes as much as the conjunction did. The effects of all these things are going to affect us for the next 6 months. We really have 6 months of development. On the 15th and 16th of May, we've got a total eclipse of the moon. It's a lunar eclipse, a full moon. Taurus season is all about love, and I believe in the next 6 months, these mutable signs are going to meet their true love. If it's not long lasting, it will be a true love that will be remembered. But true love is definitely in all these signs. They share the same traits, so they are very mutable, they're very changeable, they're very harmonious with each other, they're open-minded, they embrace change, they embrace emotive and intelligent connections, and I'd say they're the chameleons of the zodiac. So if you want a true love, find yourself a mutable if you are a mutable. Now, here we've got I've got 5 decks that I use, but here we've got my playing cards, and the diamonds are very significant for Virgo and for Sagittarius. 5 and 4 came up, and they're indicating change. They're indicating a traumatic period having been passed and just coming onto pastures new. And both of these animals are on pastures, look, meadows and pastures. So for Virgo, we've got the ram, the earth father, and Virgo being an earth sign is quite indicative. It's the right animal card for Virgos. We've got the eagle there showing strength. We've got the ram looking very proud and steadfast and ready to move forwards. With the bull, it's not a bull in a china shop situation, but the bull, of course, is Taurus, so very significant that Taurus season is going to be a very good season for Sagittarius, particularly this part of it, this full moon lunar eclipse, this new period, this new change, this new period that's coming in. It's actually going to be in a retrograde, but that's not going to matter, although old lovers could come back in that retrograde, so your true love could be an old lover. But let's look at the bull here. He's on pastures, again looking very firm, very solid. We've got 2 bunnies there. We know what bunny rabbits indicate. So lots of love going on there when Sagittarius meets its true love or re-meets its true love. And now there's a very strong connection between Virgo and Sagittarius. And here we have the Hermit card, which is actually a Virgo card. It indicates this is Virgo. So there could be a Sagittarius Virgo connection. Virgo is looking that way. Virgo has the Wheel of Fortune. So hopefully Virgo is going to spin that Wheel of Fortune and move forwards, because Virgos have actually been in a very threesome situation. Many Virgos have already been in a relationship, met someone else they've wanted to be with, maybe deceived the other person, not telling them they was with someone. So for example, if it was Virgo and Sagittarius, Sagittarius might not trust Virgo now when they come back, because they'll think they're coming back with deceit, whilst they're really not. They're going to bring true love with them, because Virgos have got very strong true love elements in their chart for this year. So if it's a year of commitment, it's going to be Virgo. I doubt they're going to stay with an old love if it's not working out. Of course, if they're with an old love and it's working out, they're going to strengthen those ties. But the Wheel of Fortune is going to set them in a new direction. So the Hermit Virgo is going to be very closely linked to Sagittarius. Sagittarius has been a hermit very much in this April Taurus season, very much during COVID actually. They have established themselves as creative people. They've maybe spent time writing, doing lyrics, music, art. It's been a very much a soul time. A lot of Sagittarians have lost friends, that they had loads and loads of friends, because they're very extrovert, they're very joyful, they love being in lots of sociable situations. But during COVID, a lot of Sagittarians have lessened their social circles, so their friends can now be counted on one hand. I'm closely seeing those links. Here we've got Four of Fire, contentment, peace and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. So if there's going to be any link in there, that Four of Fire is going to be very, very significant. Let's look at Gemini. Gemini's had a really bad time with the Ten of Spades there. It's really, really been through an enormous upheaval and upset, and known depression, sadness, all sorts of things. But look at their animal card, the honeybees. Here, this is one of true love. Gemini's going to have a lot of love coming its way. So they're going to feel the sun, they're going to be the sunshine, and justice, that's balance, strength, is going to prevail. Pisces, let's look at Pisces. Pisces, here we've got the Queen of Hearts, which is Pisces wanting comfort from a mother, from a close friend, having needed that comfort because they felt very alone also. So all these mutable signs have felt very alone. They've had an awakening, they've had a transformation, they've had significant insight, maybe use their higher self to get to know themselves more. And here's the horse to freedom for Pisces, flying through the air with wings. A Pegasus or a unicorn is there, and it's called the spirit of freedom. So Pisces is going to feel that spirit of freedom. They might move area, might move home. The Chariot is very significant here in Pisces reading, because the Chariot is the vehicle of fate. And so when you sit in your chariot, you say, God, you do the steering, hands off the wheel, let the universe or God drive, and it takes you to your fate. And the Chariot is quite significant, I think, for all these mutable signs. Let's pull another of these cards for each one. They'll tell me when to stop. So once your light started shining brightly, mutables, nothing will dim it. You will glow and shine on. And after this full moon, you're going to feel that strength certain things are going to happen to strengthen your beliefs and your positions. And here we've got, oh yeah, I can stop. So here we've got a card for Virgo, the Knight of Fire, passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless, a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Virgo is going to make some breaks with their past and old life. They're going to definitely want to move forwards. Sagittarius, King of Fire. So again, we're on the fire element here. Motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic. Focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. So I think creativity is going to really be strong in the Sagittarius chart. I'm doing Virgo and Sagittarians together at the moment because I'm feeling a real pull between these two. So I've got here Four of Water. Virgos missed an opportunity, had discontentment or boredom, so they're opening their eyes to the possibilities. So linking up with that, think things through carefully. Virgos aren't going to sit on it any longer. They're going to actually do something. Let's look how Sagittarius is going to be responding. The Empress, Archangel Gabriel. Lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So just say these two are going to be a union, or you know anybody Virgo, you know anyone Sagittarius that's going to come together. They are going to give birth to their dreams. Here we've got release. So for Virgo, it's the end of a phase or situation. There's a spiritual transformation taking place. And there's time, it's time to move on, and they're really feeling that. Sagittarius, another one here. The Emperor, Archangel Michael, organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. So these two are going to unite and the guy is going to be quite an organizer, quite logical, structured and disciplined, even though he's been going through a really hard time, making a break, creating a new life. And he's going to go and approach his love, whether it's Sagittarius or any other sign. It could be anyone. He's been strongly affected by the ego, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things and have very negative or fear-based thoughts. But all those things are going to be changing. He's not going to see those as important anymore. He's going to want to leave those behind. And then look at this, the Lovers, intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions and good health. Sagittarians are going to shed their weight, shed their skin. They're going to look amazing during this period after this lunar eclipse. They're going to really feel they're different. They're going to feel healthier, more beautiful, ready for their man to approach them. But he's going to feel quite worried about the approach because he's going to think that she's not going to believe what he has to say. But it is going to be in truth. It's going to come in truth. Let's look at another one for these two. Ten of Air. So it's the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. So recovering from an addiction, recovering from a bad time, recovering from an obsession. Six of Fire, victory, good news is on the way, public recognition or awards. Okay, so I feel that's really strong and positive. And I'd like to say a little bit more about Sagittarius and Virgo. So this year is going to be a time of commitment for Virgo. Out with the old, in with the new. They could have been in a three-way situation, but they're definitely going to be in a two-way situation, as this card shows. And it could be a Sagittarius or another mutable sign. Some partnerships will be being broken and they could get ugly, but once they've broken free of that, they will move forward to their true love, whoever that's going to be. Money's going to be very good for Virgos, really good for Virgos this year. That's going to give them strength in their new life. And here we've got the Queen of the Water. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. It's all about self-love. It's being able to love yourself so others can love you, knowing your worth. What you give in love, you give for your own soul as well as the other person's soul. So it's never lost. It does come back. If you give in love that voluntarily and that beautifully, it does come back. And so if you did it in love, the past can come back all in once. And that's what I feel. Retrograde season is starting on May the 10th. That's going to be Mercury moving retrograde. Don't buy any electrical equipment during that time until June the 3rd. But that's when past lovers can come back. So I feel there can be some significant movement in that area between Sagittarians and Virgos, or Virgos and any of the other mutables. Could be Virgos and any other sign in the zodiac, but I feel a real pull on that there. So Sagittarians are the most patient of the zodiac. They have been patient. They have been patiently waiting for their love, whether it's a Virgo or not, but they will get a past love coming back in. I do think that with Sagittarians, and it will be a time for true love. And it could have all been a deceived past, but that will change. They will learn to trust. Okay. A celebration, a wedding, graduation or birth announcement, the need to have more fun. I think we can put that to bed and know that the cards are completely supporting that love for both of those signs, whether it's with each other or not. There's definitely a lot of love going on in the Virgo and Sagittarius charts. Let's go to Gemini and Pisces now. So Gemini, we've already said that you're going to feel real love. Real love is coming, as the honeybees indicate. And here we've got the wheel, a time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. So all you got to do is move those wheels and move forwards. And we've got Archangel Michael there guarding you. Skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school even. Secrets, they're very significant with Geminis this season from the lunar eclipse. They're going to be either meeting someone who will be a secret or starting a business that will stay a secret for a while. It's not always good to put things out into the world until they become established, so don't tell people about it apart from very close people. But that's going to be significant with Geminis. Someone special could come. You're going to be creative. There's going to be more money for all these signs. All the mutables are going to feel more money. But Gemini's had a really bad time, and it's time to rest, take a vacation, allow more time before making a decision, meditate. Just know love is coming. I think all these mutables are going to meet someone in the next 6 months. And we've got the 9 of Fire. Geminis, don't give up. Protect that which is you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. So these are beautiful cards, very significant, very loving cards. And the Magician, you are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. A manifestation is so real, so true. And if you manifest and believe in that, it can come very true, especially with a lunar eclipse. So Geminis, be creative, make money, and wait for your love, because it is going to come in the next 6 months. Pisces, a lot of money is going to be coming your way. Your bank account is going to get stronger. We've got King of the Earth here in Taurus season. Generous, professional, responsible, practical, a successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered. There's the Midas touch going on here. Ace of Air. We've got brilliant new ideas and inspirations, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning but a good start, a challenging beginning but a good beginning. And so that lunar eclipse on the 15th and 16th of May is going to see changes to your bank account, and the world, Gemini, the world, a job well done, joy, contentment and gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. So when we come to the end of Taurus season, we're going to actually see a significant development having taken place. You're going to be in a much better place than you were in April, and you're going to be feeling the effects of that conjunction that occurred on April the 12th, probably more than any other sign, because it was in Pisces. Jupiter and Neptune met in Pisces, so you're going to feel that magical time, that new cycle of life is going to be more significant for you than any other sign. Okay, here we've got 5 of air. So Pisces should never forget that they have to learn from their situations, review everyone's motives in your life, and realize that you haven't made very good decisions in the past. So now make more carefully understood decisions for yourselves. Your seeds have been well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. So Pisces, you will move forward, I think, after the 15th and 16th of May. That's not long away. And money's going to be your thing. People have made you feel bad about yourself. They've made you feel ill-confident. They've made you feel not valued. Well, that's going to change. You will find comfort in one person, and that person will come in the next 6 months, and it'll be falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship. There's spiritual growth, an enhanced intuition, and a new home. Wow. So I'm going to pull my karma cards now, because I love those, and let's learn what each sign needs to know. Karma never forgets an address. I live my whole life by karma. I really truly believe that if you treat others the way you want to be treated, you get good karma back. It's all about kindness. Caroline Flack brought that to light. Everybody was saying, if you can't be anything else, be kind. And then suddenly people start to forget that. People aren't very kind to other people, especially people who deserve charity. I think we're going to see in this period after the Jupiter-Neptune conjunction a new cycle of life, a more charitable way of thinking, a more charitable way of being. And these mutables are going to lead the way in that. I also believe with karma, what is meant for you will find you. I do believe that it's not predictive astrology here. It's not fortune telling. It's a belief in freedom of choice, but that fate does put you on your path. You get crossroads coming up and you have choices to be made, but you don't have to stay on that vehicle to fate, although you will get the end result, because I do think there's someone for everyone, and what's yours will not pass you by. It will find you. I really believe that in love. So you might make a number of choices along the way. You might move to a different city. You might move into a different job. But at the end of the day, the people that are going to be important in your life are going to be significantly what divine intervention believed was necessary, and trusting the universe will bring you what you're meant to have. Let's get the 4 karma cards out when it tells me to stop. I think always be honest and open and be humble, and what's yours will come to you. Okay, so the karma card for Virgo is Uranus. Stir up the situation by using what you know. Be open to new ideas about, you're very mutable, so you will be open to new ideas. So invent a way to, and use your unusual examples in your life look at things a different way, but unexpected change is coming. Like I said, you can't live the life you were living. Unexpected change is coming. It's going to force you into that. Let's look at Sagittarius. Here, it's in their second house. So they've been waiting patiently. What did I tell you about Sagittarius? You will get what you want. You will get what you need. Your beliefs, what you value, and your resources will come to the full. And if they link up with Virgo, for example, Virgo will be looking at you in a very different way. You will be what he wants. You will be offering him what the example he wants to have. He'll be looking at the ideas you set about as being the ideas he wants to. Okay, karma card for Gemini. Mercury here, the one that's going retrograde, will teach Gemini about communication, being able to analyze, let your mind tell you how to do things, how to go forwards, be aware of. You will get many thoughts about or from another person. They will instigate thoughts, and many words will come your way that will bring about the love talk you need, the way forward. The secrets will be more in thoughts, I think, than there'll be many words, but I think the thoughts are going to be exceptionally important here between two people, the communication and the analysis about and how to go forwards. And Pisces, here we've got Venus for you. And didn't I say Venus is the planet of love? The attraction will come, the pleasure will come, good times will come from this person you're going to meet. You will cherish that person, you will enjoy that person, and charm, art and beauty are the way forwards for you. So you're going to have a wonderful rest of Taurus season and a wonderful 6 months that's coming from that Jupiter-Neptune conjunction, and a whole period. We're not going to have another conjunction like that in our lifetime. So there we go. Let's pull one card from the traditional tarot for each mutable sign. So even with all the ups and downs life has given us during COVID, I always look on the positive, always stay positive, because things just tend to turn out okay in the end. And if you get a choice between the right thing and the kind thing, I think always do the kind thing, because it always turns out to be the right thing also in the end. Okay, here we've got the Seven of Pentacles, money, money, money for Virgo. Oh, I said they were going to be the money card, and Pisces also. The Six of Swords for Sagittarius, and the Nine of Pentacles. There we are, money again, and the Five of Wands for Pisces. Let's look at those quickly. So we've got Seven of Pentacles. I just want to read what it says for you. Contemplation, standing still, evaluation and taking the long-term view, a period of contemplation and hard work in order to find stability. But Virgos want to do that. They're going to find it. They're going to invest time and energy into something that will become real, and they're going to be thinking it through. Let's go to the Nine of Pentacles for Gemini. long-term stability, health and happiness, a comfortable and stable home, a card of long-term luxury that proves that our hard work and our dedication to our craft has paid off. So Gemini, you've got a wonderful future coming up there. And now we've got Swords and Wands. So let's see what we have here, what they say. Swords, Six of Swords. Hope and light at the end of the tunnel, progress after a long and hard road towards a positive outcome, leaving tough situations behind. So wonderful cards for all three there. Five of Wands. I love these tiny little summaries. They just say it all in one. So here we've got the Five of Wands. Competition, delays, fighting, confusion and lack of direction was what was holding you back. Unnecessary drama and fighting for no reason. But you got caught up in the drama, but that was not of your making. And remember what I said about people putting you down. You pushed through those people. You decided they weren't important and you weren't going to listen to what they said. You were going to think about your own needs and move forward. And that one person was going to come in that would give you the enjoyment, cherishing both yourself and that person, and a pleasure and good times. So all those people you're going to leave behind, as the Five of Wands is indicating. I just want to pull one more tarot angel card for you all to finish off, as I love these cards. They're my absolute favourite. And then we've used all of my 5 decks. Tell me to stop. Here we go. So here we've got 9 of Earth for the Earth sign Virgo, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment, and then coming forth and being with your love. Here we've got the 6 of Water, memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past, but the past is going to become your future, Sagittarius. And here we've got the Star for Gemini. Happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans, and you're on the right path. And Pisces, 2 of Water. Oh, wow, water for you. So we've got a relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, the possible resolution of a conflict. I hope you've enjoyed your mutable signs reading. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It's just new. Let's see if you like it. Take care. Higher self magic. Get in tune with your higher self. Your higher self will always be your best friend. Remember that. Good evening.